What's good, everyone? What is good? Welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Santos, so don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. So in today's video, guys, I'm bringing you guys an updated foundation routine. So springtime has literally come and gone, and summertime is fastly approaching. And if you guys are from the New York area, you guys already know there's only two seasons, okay? That is winter and summer, and summertime is fastly approaching, and I want to make sure that I'm tailoring my makeup to the environment. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys some new and old products that I'm using to really get that flawless summer makeup that performs all day. I'm gonna just go ahead and talk to you guys about my skin type really quickly and what I use to prep my skin today. I am more of a normal to dry skin type, that around this time I need to be saturating my skin with moisture because the products that I'm going to be using are more mattifying. In today's video, I went ahead and used the Fenty Skin HydraVisor. If you guys have never tried this moisturizer, it is amazing. So this product does three things in one. So it hydrates, it protects, and primes. But in today's video, we're gonna go ahead and go further with the priming because I wanna make sure that, again, I'm tailoring my makeup to the environment. So I need to make sure that I am priming so that way my makeup stays on. So I'm gonna further prime with the One Size Secure the Blur Primer. If you guys know, you know, this has been writing in my collection for about 2 years and I love it. So I'm gonna go ahead and spot prime with this. I'm only gonna take it in my T-zone to softly give me a mattified look. I do not want to overly use this product because it is very drying, and on my skin type, if I do too much, it actually texturizes my skin. A little goes a long way with this product. So we're gonna go ahead and apply this to our cheeks. And you'll see immediately that it blurs and mattifies. But again, I don't want too much. Now, if you are more on the dry side, you are more than welcome to go ahead and apply this all over. You know, do you please prime according to your skin type. So again, I'm just applying this to the center of my face. I am not dragging this outwards. Again, I want to keep this just where I would typically produce a lot of sebum in the skin. So again, not moving it further outwards. I am going ahead and tapping this into the skin because I feel that it does create that almost like that veil of smoothness on the skin when I do it this way. As you guys can see, the primer mattified the T-zone beautifully, but it took away that luster from my skin, which I don't like. So if you guys know, you know I'm going to be using my favorite. This is the e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter, and I absolutely love this. This has also been a product that's been riding with me for a long time. It's been about like 2 years. So I am taking this in the shade number 3.5, and I'm just gonna go ahead and lightly put this all over my cheek so I can bring back the luster to my skin, because I am just not that person that likes my skin to look dry, you know what I'm saying? Actually, talking about that, I got a funny story for you guys. The other day while I was at counter, this lady, so again, if you guys know me, I like my skin to look very, very hydrated and glowy. So this lady was like, she clearly does not like moisture. Her skin was very texturized and she just liked matte skin. And I was trying to explain to her that she needs to add, you know, something to balance out her pH level, and she also needed to exfoliate. So anyway, I let her know that, and she kind of took that offensively. I'm here to help. I would never do my job with malice intentions. If I tell you or give you a recommendation, it's because I'm the professional. So anyway, so she goes to say, right, you're very shiny, you should use some powder. And I go in response, I said, makeup is a preference, my love. I said, I like to look shiny. I prefer to look hydrated and healthy rather than the Sahara Desert. Don't come for me. Don't come for me. Okay, so she was like, but why were you giving me an attitude when I'm trying to help? You know what I'm saying? So anyways, so as you guys can see, the filter leaves such a radiance to the skin, which I love my skin to look like this. I will never be that person that wants to just dry out my whole face. I'm not about that lifestyle. So let's go ahead and tackle these under eyes. So I'm going to show you guys how I color correct and what products I use. These two I've been absolutely loving. I'm using the Huda Beauty Pro Filter Concealer in the color corrector in the color Mango, and then I'm using the Too Faced Born This Way concealer in the color Warm Sand, Natural Beige. Sorry guys. So this is what I'm going to be using. So what I personally like to do when I'm color correcting, I like to take my color corrector and I like to take a little bit on the back of my hand and just place a little bit there. And I also like to take a lighter concealer than my skin tone and put it right near there. Okay, so this is what it should look like on your hand. For this technique, I actually like to pull equal parts of the corrector and the concealer and mix them together and then apply. This is going to eliminate that color corrector from peeking through the foundation. I see that so many times with women on the train and even out on the field, and they're just putting way too much color corrector. So this will eliminate that that guessing game to how much you need to put. When you're applying this, if you are in your 30s and up, please do not go directly under the eye. Make sure that you're going from the center of the face upwards. This will lessen the amount of product that is on the skin under the eye, so that will stop creasing. So we're gonna go from the center and upwards. So just go ahead and build it slowly. Don't go ahead and do too much because again, minimal product is a lot better. But as you guys can see, it neutralizes it right away. Like, hello? No corrector. Do you guys see, like, look at my under eye. You can't even see the shadow anymore. So this technique is amazing. I've never seen nobody use it. I literally was thinking about my customer, and this is it, okay? So please try this and let me know if you guys have dark circles. Try this technique and let me know what you guys think, because this one is definitely a game changer. Now that we have our under eyes, we can move on to the foundation. So I do have to proudly report that I absolutely have been loving this foundation. No joke. This foundation is fire. So the foundation I'm talking about is the Fenty Beauty SOFTLIT foundation. If you know, you know. I love this foundation. Some of the claims are a little off for me, but I do have a lot of positive things to say. So this foundation claims to be like a very like luminous foundation, and I don't think that for me. I feel that the skin does look beautiful. It's a lighter weight foundation than the Pro Filter, but I feel like this is a satin finish. So satin usually just looks like a natural finish. I don't feel like there's over radiance or over glow. I actually feel like sometimes this could be very matte on my skin, but for good reasons, because I've been using this for a little bit before the launch of the actual product. I'm pretty much wearing this for 4 weeks, and y'all, this foundation is really good. I took it on vacation with me to Florida. It literally has held up in the heat beautifully. I've sweated, I've perspired, I have performed. I've worn this all day, like 12-hour wear. This is the foundation. This is the new summer foundation. So let's get into it, y'all. So I'm gonna go ahead and just put a light streak. Not too much, y'all. Not too much. Actually, I'm gonna just work with these two dots on my face, because again, I do not want heavy, but this I think is enough for both my cheeks and my forehead. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just press this into the skin. Again, we're doing light layers in today's video. We are not trying to bulk up the skin. That is not the objective of today's video. This video is to make sure that our makeup is super thin, so that way we don't feel heavy and our makeup performs all day. So that is definitely the objective, is to make the makeup last. If you guys already see, like, this gives me a beautiful coverage with just those two dots. So this does provide coverage, okay? So stop playing. And I think that this is enough coverage for me. What do we think? What do we think? Should I do another layer? No, I actually think that this is really pretty. So we're gonna go ahead and add some dimension to the face, and this next product I really haven't been enjoying, and I was surprised, honestly, I really was. So the product I'm talking about is the Mario Soft Sculpt Shaping Stick, and this one is a medium dark. Let me show you guys what the color looks like. Like, come on, very, very beautiful packaging. It does have a brush on the bottom. I am not using the brush. I'm gonna actually use my own. So I'm gonna go ahead and sculpt out my face with this. I really have been enjoying this product. It's really, really nice and pigmented and creamy. It's like, it blends out effortlessly, and I like products like that, especially now that I'm older. I just need products to be, you know, kind of hydrating, so that way when I set, I don't need to add a lot of powder to get that mattifying look, but everything still looks smooth. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go ahead and take the same brush that I used with my foundation, and I'm gonna go ahead and apply this, and watch how easy this product blends into the skin. Like, hello? There's no learning curve. This is a great product for beginners, and again, it leaves the skin very, very beautiful and defined. So go ahead and blend it out. I'm absolutely pleased with how it looks. So what do you guys think? So the next product I'm gonna jump into is a cream blush, and honestly, I don't know why nobody's talking about this, but this product is fire. This is the one size very that blush, y'all. Blush trio, excuse me. This has the cream, the blush, and the highlight, but these two right here, they are so good. So I'm gonna wind up using the cream blush, and y'all watch how beautiful this is. I'm not sure why nobody talks about this, but like this is the perfect everyday blush, especially for summer. Hello? Like, what? Why is nobody talking about this? Now, I'm being very, very light-handed with this. But if you want, you can definitely go cam. I'm actually gonna bring the blush up under the eye. So that way, if there's any kind of color darkness peeking through, this is kind of gonna color correct it as well. So don't be afraid to bring your blush upwards to the eye. It's just, watch what's gonna happen when I actually put on my concealer. It's going to look like a seamless blend. Now that the blush is on, look at how beautiful. This is why I did a little bit more of the sculpting, because I knew I was gonna lose it. But even though I brought it all the way up to the eye, the skin and the cheek is still giving. Come on now, stop playing. Also guys, pro tip, so if you guys are using a peachy blush, bring it all the way up to the under eye. That's going to also aid with color correcting. And then when you put on your concealer, it's going to be super bright under the eye, and your blush is going to look effortless and airbrushed. All right, let's get into brightening the under eye. So I'm gonna take the same concealer that I used earlier, but alone. So now that we're neutralized, this color is gonna be able to show its true vibrancy. So we're gonna go ahead and just do a little dot, because again, we don't need to cover anything because the darkness is covered. So we're just gonna take a little bit right down here and right here, no more than that. Whoops. And then we're just gonna blend up again. The less product under the eyes when you are a certain age, the better. So again, we're just gonna go ahead and start blending this, and just look at the coverage on this product. This is why I love this concealer. Also, look at the blend between the blush and the under eye. Effortless, right? Trust the process, guys. I promise you, just trust it. I also have further blending techniques for you guys if you guys want your blush to be very, very seamless, but we'll talk about that later in the video. But just go ahead and make sure that everything is nice and blended, and if you need to go over this with whatever is on your brush, then go ahead and do that, just like this. If you also feel like you've lost a lot of the blush, you can go ahead and just add at this point before you go ahead and set everything with powder. I do have a powder concoction here. Honestly, y'all, as I've been back on the field as a professional makeup artist, I have been finding that powders are not doing what they need to do, so I had to concoct my own powder. So if you guys want to see what this concoction is, sound off down below. This is a color correcting and brightening powder that I created, and I really, really am enjoying it. We're gonna go ahead and get into setting, but before we get into setting, please make sure that you're blending all of your creases under the eye, because y'all, there's a such thing as setting your creases, which is not cute, okay? So take the time to just go over your eye and make sure that everything is nice and blended. You might have to make this ugly like face like this, so that way you don't move your face. And then you can go ahead with your powder puff. I'm gonna go ahead with this powder puff. I'm gonna go ahead and take my little concoction here. I'm just gonna go ahead and take a little bit of this. This is how it should look. I'm gonna take off excess, guys. So I'm just taking it in the back of my hand. So this is what I have. And now I'm gonna go ahead and apply this again from the center of the face upwards. Okay, so now that the under eyes are set, we're gonna go ahead and move into powder blush. So again, I'm gonna take the one size Very That blush, and I'm gonna go ahead and use the powdered blush that's in here. And now I am absolutely obsessed with this blush, y'all. Look at how beautiful this blush is. And I just feel that nobody is really talking about this blush. And I'm just like, oh my God, she's so beautiful, this color. All right, so don't worry about it being harsh, I am gonna apply it and then I'm gonna blend it out with another powder. So now that we have our blush harshly placed and not blended, we're gonna go ahead and blend with another powder. Now I'm doing this because I want my blush to be super, super romantic on the skin, and I just been loving this technique. So I am gonna go in with the Huda Cherry Pie powder. So this is what it looks like. It is their pink powder, and I am gonna go ahead and just take this around the edges of the face or the blush, and I just take a little bit of powder and dust off the ends and then excuse me, and then go ahead and blend. And I blend this all the way up towards the eye, and I really like this technique. I think it's really, really beautiful for softening up a blush but still adding that little bit of diffusion in the skin, which I like. So you're just gonna go ahead and do that until you have your desired blend. Now if you feel like you're losing out on blush, you can go ahead and apply a little bit more. So yeah, look at that, look at that. Okay, she's looking blush down. I am gonna go ahead and add a little bit of the topper to the top of this blush and see what it's giving. If not, I'll go in with a lighter highlight, but I'm just gonna go right here and kind of just swipe it upwards. Nothing too intense. I just want to be very, very intentional with my highlight. Yeah, that looks really, really pretty. What do you guys think about that? That looks nice. Oh yeah, yeah. And I am gonna go ahead and just hug this around the brow bone as well, just so everything looks super cohesive. Yeah, that's pretty. I'm gonna go ahead and take a little bit on my nose and right here. You guys see that little bit of glow? That's pretty, so pretty. Here's what it looks like with the highlight. Look at how beautiful. I don't understand. This is so slept on, and if it goes viral, hello, don't forget to tag me. I'm gonna go ahead and jump into montage style. I'm gonna finish off the rest of my makeup, so I'll see you at the end of the video.
Got an attitude, what you gotta say, so I ain't mad at you. Ain't tattoo, what I gotta do to be having you, to be having you, to be having you, to be having you, to be having you. Got an attitude, what you goodness gracious, man.
Alright everyone, so the face is complete. So our face still has a soft glow to it, as you guys can see, but everything is in place to fight against the elements such as humidity, sweat, and perspiration. Your makeup is going to stay looking its best all day if you guys follow these steps. So if you guys enjoyed today's video and you learned a couple of things, please don't forget to give this video a huge thumbs up. Please consider subscribing to the Ignitious family. We have an amazing community over here. Also, if you guys want to follow me on my other social media platforms, I will go ahead and put them on the screen, and you guys already know they're always linked in the description bar down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys already know I will catch you guys all in the next one. Later, friends.